Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today we are doing a whip and chat. I don't really have time to work on my diamond painting. I'm working on this one. If you remember, we did a whip and chat on our first square on her last time. We are starting on the top of her head. Right here is the highlight in the middle of the forehead. I have decided I am not going to conquer that in a whip and chat. I am going to save it absolutely for last, and do everything else on the diamond painting first. So I'm going to work to the right of her, this corner of her hair and the background. A lot of color blocking, so hopefully it doesn't take us long. It's been a minute since I diamond painted, so I'm going to have to reload my pen and stuff and clean it out. I don't know why my ferret is being such an ass right now. Sorry you guys, I had to put on a pair of fuzzy socks because my male ferret, one of them, he's the only one that's up. Everybody went down for their daytime nap. He's the only one up right now, and he's trying to nibble on my toes and my feet, which is bugging me the hell out. So I put on socks so he can't do that. I'm going to be using this putty that I had sitting out. This is Rose Mud, the original formula, not the 2.0. 2.0 is not for hard pressers. They suggest the original if you're a hard presser. This is the Trick or Treat scent. Smells like potpourri. Just going to load my pen. I have my coffee over here on the mug warmer. I'm going to use this tray. This is who it's by. It's on Etsy. All right, let's take a look at this square and see what we're getting ourselves into. On here, I have the release papers from Diamond Art Club. You can, if you're interested in them, you can find them on Amazon. I think it comes in a pack of like 200. Okay. And we're a little uneven, so I'm going to take the middle square and adjust it. Yeah, that's much better. Okay. I think I'm going to start from this side and move my way in, so that way, because I'm lefty, I don't want to get stuck to the thing. And of course I have to keep this out because the schematic wasn't numbered. It's the only thing that bugged me out about this set of canvases that I got from AliExpress. This is number 39, letter A. Oh, everything's a little dusty and stuff. You could tell I haven't diamond painted in a long time. Probably, last time I diamond painted was when I did the first whip and chat for the first square we did. But I wanted to get a diamond painting video in for my fellow diamond painters that watch my channel. I try to do a little bit of everything, but sometimes it's a little tough. Okay, and here we go. So anyways, what's going on, Adrienne? What's been new with you? I'll tell you what's been new with me. Just joking. I'm not starting a rant. I will try to not rant. I don't know. I think it's been about a month, maybe not a whole month, that I've been working in my new store, the new bakery that I got transferred to. I am kind of getting used to my co-workers. It's a yes and no type of deal. Why isn't this sticking? Either the putty's really sticky and it's holding on to my drills and not letting them go, which is odd. I've never had that problem with this putty before. I don't know. Or the canvas isn't that sticky. Anyways, so yeah, I just, for the life of me, I just can't get used to the way they run that bakery. It's all backwards. Things that they should be doing, and it's not my boss. It's not my bakery manager who's the problem. It's my coworkers. They think they run the show. They think they're managers or something. I don't know. And like, okay, you only know what I'm talking about if I give you examples. So let me give you an example. The bakery I came from, all the bakeries I came from, I worked in 2 different bakeries for Stop and Shop. I was taught that croissants, any of the croissants that have to get baked, and apple strudel bites, raspberry strudel bites, all of that gets panned out at night and gets baked off in the morning with the baker, the person who bakes all the stuff. And it gets put out, it gets packaged by the baker, and it gets put out in the morning with the rest of the bagels and all of the muffins, breakfast stuff. Get where I'm coming from with this one? They don't do that. The baker, for some strange reason, refuses to bake the croissants. And she expects the part-timer when they come in the morning to do it. I don't know why this is. And I don't know why she gets to make that decision. That doesn't make any sense to me. Why does she get to decide that? She's not the friggin' manager. It's absolutely insane. I've just never seen anything like it in my life. That simple employees are making decisions that managers should be making. And it's ridiculous that they're just letting her slide on it and letting her just do it. Drives me absolutely nuts. So it's just little tidbits like that. It just seems like the bakery is ass backwards. Excuse my language. It's just things that should be done don't get done. Things should be done by certain people don't get done. Just makes no sense. It makes it extremely uncomfortable for me. And confusing for me. Because I've been taught a certain way. And normally if you work for Stop and Shop Bakery, everybody gets taught the same way. So I don't know how this bakery started doing whatever the hell they wanted when they wanted. I don't know how that happened. I don't know what manager worked there before my current manager and just let them do whatever the hell they wanted. If I was a manager, I wouldn't let that shit slide. I wouldn't. It's always the middle. I don't know why the middle is just getting stuck. It's crazy. Anyway, so we just had Thanksgiving. I made it through my first Thanksgiving with my new stomach. My very teeny tiny plate of food. But it was okay because I look at it this way. I could have been on a liquid diet for Thanksgiving, but because I had my surgery when I did have it in August, I already went through the liquid diet and all the soft foods and stuff like that, and now I'm on regular solids. So I was able to partake in Thanksgiving with the rest of the family this year, which was wonderful. I couldn't go back for seconds, and I couldn't have a large plate to stuff myself with, but that's okay. I mean, my whole new life is of, you know, involved of not stuffing myself, because that was my problem before. I mean, that's how I almost made it to 300 pounds before, because I just kept stuffing my face. So I didn't do that this year. I scaled out my food. You know, I weighed out my food to 4 ounces for the whole plate, which is what I'm allowed. And I did good. I did good. You know, I was just happy that I was allowed to have Thanksgiving dinner with the rest of the family, and I wasn't stuck having a protein shake and that's it, or some soup, because that would have really been a bummer. I know there's some people on my gastric group on Facebook that had their surgeries very close to Thanksgiving, and they're all stuck on like a liquid diet for Thanksgiving. It's just that's really assy. I would have held off on the surgery till after Christmas and Thanksgiving. That would have been the smart move. I don't know, I'm just saying. I would never put myself in that predicament. So anyways, so that was nice. And I'm happy because then I'll be able to enjoy Christmas dinner with my family too, because we're having Italian. We're doing, for Christmas Eve, we're Italian, so we're doing the 7 fishes dinner. My cousin does that. She hosts that dinner at her house. It's a very big, it's like 7 courses. I don't know. It's huge. And I'm looking forward to that. I'm going to have to make some choices. I can't have everything. You know, all the food that she's going to put out, all the appetizers she's going to put out. I'm going to have to pick and choose of what I really, 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 really want and what I could live without. There are some things that I know she cooks that I really want, that I know I'm going to hold out for. And there are some things that I'll just, I'm going to skip. Because I just don't want to overdo it and make myself sick. You know, that would be horrendous. This putty's not agreeing with me today. I don't know what's going on. I don't know if it's the canvas. I don't know. It's not like this canvas got ruined. It's been covered with release papers this whole time. I've never had Diamond Art Club release papers ruin my canvas, so it can't be that. I mean, it's sticky. I mean, so anyways, I'm down 40 pounds. I'm finally down the full 40 pounds. Yay. Very excited about that. Next stop, 50 pounds. I'm really excited. Everything is moving along. It's going slow, but, you know, I guess that might be a good thing, that I lose the weight slow than really fast. Maybe gives me a better chance to keep it all off. So we'll see. I did join the community center. I already belong to a gym that's near my house. But I joined the community center in my township because they have a pool and indoor walking track. They have some things that my gym just doesn't have, and sometimes I want to use those things instead of going to the regular gym. So it's like I have 2 gym memberships right now. That's okay. But I use both. I go to both. If I was smart, I'd go to the gym today, because I literally have taken 2 days off. I think it's more like been like ooh, excuse me, hiccups, 3. Yeah, I need to, you know, I have the next couple days off from work. Don't know how that happened, but not complaining about it either. Because I don't want to be there. So I go back on Wednesday, and then I have to work Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and then I'm off on Saturday. It's very curious about this canvas. I looked at the person who put the reviews up on the seller's page of like her canvases half done and completed, and the canvas didn't look funky. It looked pretty good, so I'm hoping I just didn't get a bad canvas. Just I keep looking around at the canvas at some of the colors they chose for certain spots, and I'm questioning it. I'm just curious about it. They put a lot of 310 in spaces. I mean, they put a lot by her eyes. And she does have some dark eyes, but she has light brown in her eyes. And then she has some black in her eyes. And then she's got very thick eyelashes. And she's got black eyebrows. So everything just kind of, I don't know. I hope she comes out good. I hope I'm not wasting my time. I really would like to complete this one. I'm gonna have to complete this one because I have I want to do one for December with you guys, with my Advent calendar release papers. I really want to do that. So, and I need the room to put diamonds somewhere. So I'm going to have to at least finish this one so I can put the diamonds for the winter one in here in this organizer. I feel like I need to reload my pen. I feel like I'm pressing extra hard. I don't know. I am a hard presser, but it shouldn't be bothering my hand too much. I hope we're in. I didn't even look through the viewfinder to make sure we were in frame. So today I have to do quite a bit of cleaning once I get done with this. Well, I'm gonna eat my breakfast. Drinking some coffee first while I do this. And then I'll start uploading. I just recorded, well, I'm recording this video now, and then I recorded 3 other videos that were Black Friday related. So I gotta get those uploaded. So I figure out while I'm uploading videos, I can clean my room a little bit. It's gotten a little out of hand up here in my bedroom. The ferret cage needs to be cleaned. Their bedding needs to be washed. We need a good vacuum. The carpet needs a good vacuum. And just, there's, you know, puzzles and Lego kits and stuff like that that have to be bought downstairs to the basement where we would be working on them. We're going to do the 310 next, number 6. Yeah, so, and there's yarn up here that I am not using for projects that I am not doing right now that I should, just to make room so it's not so cluttered. I got to bring it downstairs to the basement. So that's that. Julio's at work, so that gives me some room and some freedom to organize like I need to. I'm just going to reload this because now I'm dropping drills. I don't get it. Sorry, you guys. I just don't know what's... This putty worked just fine the last time. I don't know why I'm struggling with it so much. And see, I reloaded and then it doesn't want to let go of my drills. I don't really care if they're crooked as much, as long as they're not really crooked. I don't know. I'm just being picky today. So, for my diamond painting friends out there, obviously this is a diamond painting video. I thought I'd share with you that for Black Friday, I ordered just one. I just ordered one diamond painting from Diamond Art Club. I'm not going to tell you which one. It's one of the 100 new arrivals that they came out with just for Black Friday. So I'm really excited to show it to you guys. I'm really excited to have it for my collection. It's really, really beautiful. Yeah, I didn't go crazy. I'll just let you know now, I didn't even use the Black Friday discount code that they had, because I didn't think it was much of a discount. The canvas was, I believe, $54, and they only had 30% off, which means, you know, I still would have been having to pay at least 40 bucks or so, because I didn't hit the $75 mark to get free shipping, and I wasn't about to buy more canvases in order to get the free shipping, because then, you know, I had a little bit of a budget this year. It wasn't like last year where, you know, Julio bought me a couple canvases. I had a little extra money to play around with. I just didn't have it like that this year. I'm just being completely honest. I just didn't have money to be throwing around like it grows on trees this year. So I was happy enough to be able to get the one. Honestly, there wasn't too many out of the 100 that I really liked. I don't even think I really wish list any of them. And so the canvas was $54. They wanted 30% off, so that would have put me around $30-something. But then they would have tacked on 10 for shipping, which put me at 40. So I'm still paying almost full price for the canvas, which defeats the whole purpose of buying something on Black Friday. I don't know. I'm really, you know, that's like a pet peeve of mine when the coupons for Black Friday, they don't seem like much of a good discount for it to be considered a Black Friday sale. So what I did instead was I had enough rewards points to get $50 off of a painting or paintings, whatever, $50 off my purchase. So I was saving it to get to the $100 off, but honestly, I don't know when I was going to buy another diamond painting again. And I just wanted to also make a purchase so to keep my VIP, my diamond tier status going. Because occasionally you have to make a purchase to keep your tier status going. So that should hold me over a little bit longer until I can afford another painting. But so the painting was $54. I got $50 off. So technically I got the painting for $4.99. Yeah. Now that is a sale. That's a discount. When you're telling me you're discounting stuff, especially stuff that's expensive, like premium paintings, That is a discount for me. That is getting a good deal. Now, of course, I still had to pay the $10 for shipping. So all in all, a $54 painting cost me $14.99. Mind blown, right? I mean, that to me is more of getting a deal. Yeah, so that's all I'm saying. I'm never really happy with the Black Friday coupon sale that they have. Even the sale that they have once in a while, what is it? Buy one, get one 50% off. Sure, I'm getting 50 off one, but what about the first one? I still gotta pay for full price for that. And then they pull that slick shit where they take 50 off the cheapest one. So you're still paying, so let's just say you get a $60 painting and you get a $40 painting. You're getting the 50 off the $40 painting, but you're still paying $60 for the other painting. That doesn't sit right with me. That's not really a good deal. I don't feel like that's a good deal. Especially if you want to get multiple paintings. I mean, it just sucks that they don't let you stack coupons on there. That's really sucky. Listen, I'm a cheapskate. I like deals. I like coupons. I like getting things for way cheaper than what they're worth. Because half the time, I don't think they're worth the price that they're charging for it. I really, especially diamond paintings. Don't get me wrong, I love Diamond Art Club. I just don't like their prices. I really, really don't. I can't get on board for that. I will not buy a Diamond Art Club unless I have a really good coupon, you know, or discount. Just won't do it. I won't do it. I will not pay full price. My money does not grow on trees, so I just cannot be paying full price for no diamond painting if it's that expensive. That just doesn't make any sense. I mean, I'm not the only one that says it. I've heard other creators here on YouTube say the same thing. Don't buy a Diamond Art Club at full price. I'm sure you have a coupon. Any coupon. At this point, even if you got 10% off. But I won't be using those little coupons. I wait for the good ones. So, that's why I kind of save up for my rewards. Because getting $50 to $100 off, that's a deal. That's a deal on the steal. Okay. I really like this tray. I really like it. It has the, I guess the washi tape effect. I think that's what you guys call it. Where they just kind of roll over the back. I love it. Hold on. Okay, guys. Had to put you on a brief pause. Anyways, take a sip of coffee. What else is new? Nothing else much is new. For Black Friday, I did go a little, I didn't go overly overboard. I bought some yarn because I am currently in my crochet mode. That's what I call it when I am knees deep in working one of my crafts. Is crochet mode, diamond painting mode. So it's crochet mode. It's kind of like crochet season because it's Christmas season and I'm making some people some handmade gifts. I said I really wasn't going to do that this year after last year's debacle with how many crochet gifts I made last year. and how close I got to not being able to get things to people on time. Yeah. But I've been able to start working a little bit faster with my crochet. I've been able to pick up the speed, and my hands aren't hurting, which is a plus. My wrists and everything, they're not hurting. So, been able to get things done. I just got my grandmother's blanket done, but I already gifted that to her. I wasn't gonna, she really wanted a blanket to sit in her recliner chair in her newly renovated living room. So I made her one to match the color of her living room and her furniture. So she is snuggled up with it every day. It's so cute. I'd also gifted one for a YouTube friend of mine. Sorry, I didn't take any. I had to ask her to send me pictures because I completely forgot to take pictures and short videos, and I forgot to do all the stuff that I need to do to show it off on my page. I forgot. I'm sorry. And I really haven't figured out how to put a photo in a video. Maybe now's the time to figure it out, because she did send me photos of it, so I could technically show it to you guys if I can figure out how to add a photo into a video that I'm recording. I just completed another blanket last night that I worked on for myself, and now I am in the process of starting a blanket for my sister for Christmas, and I am starting one for my new boss. Yep, I am gifting her a blanket. So, and I think that's, oh, and I have to work on my stepfather's blanket. My mother's blanket's already done. Her football blanket. Her football themed blanket. Hers is done. I just need to finish my stepfather's, and then I can mail it to them as soon as possible. So, my mother did want me to line it with fleece. It's just so much extra work, and I don't have the tools to do that anymore. I could hand sew it on, but who really wants to do all that? That's a lot of extra work, and a lot of extra time that I just don't have. So, I don't know. My mom just didn't want to, she didn't want her feet going through the holes, but she's so bundled up all the time. I'm pretty sure she wears socks, so if she wears socks, her feet won't go through the holes. I don't know. And I have a couple whips going on. I'm making a neon colored blanket for myself. I make a lot of blankets for myself, you know, and, you know, I always think to myself, you know, what am I'm going to have like 1,000,001 blankets that I kept for myself. And what am I going to do with it? Well, hopefully I own a home one day and I can decorate my home with all my blankets. You know, that's the end goal. That would be fun. To decorate, you know, my rooms with different blankets that I've made. I would love to do it. Just like I decorate my rooms with all diamond paintings. It's going to be diamond paintings and crochet blankets rooms. That's just how it's going to be. It's going to be a very, what is it, eccentric? I don't know. I don't know the word to pick out for it, but it's going to be crazy. I'm telling you. Somebody ever lets me own a home, yeah, everything's gonna be decorated with crochet and diamond paintings everywhere. Every room's gonna have diamond paintings. I have diamond paintings in my stash that I have specifically that I would want to put in a kitchen. I have not worked on them yet because I don't, you know, I share a kitchen. It's my grandmother's kitchen. And I'm pretty sure she wouldn't appreciate me hanging with thumbtacks, diamond paintings up in her brand new renovated kitchen with her brand new walls, thumbtacks. So, you know, I'll save those diamond paintings for when I have my own kitchen again. Why is this putty not letting go of my drills? It's so very odd. I've never had a problem with this particular putty doing this. Gonna go back to do some crocheting today after this, after this video, and after I clean, then I will you know, go back working on my crochet projects. I'm gonna spend half the day working on my boss's gift, and then, well, not half the day, I'm gonna spend some of the day working on my boss's gift, and then some of the day working on my stepfather's gift, and then the rest of the day working on my sister's gift. I'm just going to try to divide. I'm going to figure out how many hours I'm going to be awake today, and then go from there. And just divide the time, the hours accordingly. I don't know if I told you guys, but the three 10s in this kit are very dusty crusty. They're very dusty crusty. I see a lot of R's. I see a lot of C's. We're at 37 minutes. Okay. How about some R's? I try to go for what I see the most of. 24. Is this navy blue? 939. Yeah, this is something that they do in this kit that I just don't like that they do. I don't like it when they do it in any kit. When there is clearly an area that is all black, it would be all 310. They mix in 939 with it. I don't like that they do that. Just make it all 310. Make life easy. Just one big color blocking area. It drives me nuts. I literally stopped doing a painting because they pulled some crap like that, where they confettied in 939 and 310. They could have just color blocked the whole background 310 or 939 but if it's supposed to be black, they should have just done all 310, honestly. It just didn't make any sense. I stopped doing it. It was a fall project. I was in the middle of an event. And I just stopped doing it because I couldn't do it anymore. I just couldn't do it anymore. What am I looking for? Oh, the letter R. I've really been enjoying this pink pen. I think this is the biggest pen that I own next to this one. I don't use this one in video because you hear it jingles. So I haven't even tried to use that one yet. And I didn't want to use it in a video because I didn't want all that rattling going on during the video and people getting distracted. Okay, how about we do the letter C? 28. Going the wrong way here. 27, 28. It looks like a chocolate brown. to finish, I would like to finish this whole square while I have you guys on camera with me. But I don't want to make a super entirely long video. I don't know. So has anybody started Christmas shopping yet? I have not. I'm still deciding what I'm getting people and deciding on who I'm getting for this year. The ones I really need to worry about and get on top of are the gifts that I would have to send to people through the mail. I don't want to be too late with that. Yeah, I want to be on time with that. So I better like get my shit together because what are we? Are we already in December? I don't even have the date. November 30th today? I don't know. Yeah, I don't want to get behind with that. I ran pretty close with it last year, and I just don't want to do that. If I'm gonna, I would like to try to order people's stuff off of websites and just send it through, because if I get free shipping, that kind of, you know, takes away from me having to pay shipping costs, if you know what I mean. Some of my wonderful friends, it costs much money to send. It is not cheap. You know, it doesn't even matter. Even with my mom, I'm in New Jersey and my mom is in Delaware, which is maybe about an hour and a half, 2 hours, depending on where you're going in Delaware. And even to send to her is like super pricey. And unfortunately, the things that I send people, you know, I send large boxes. So I send a bunch of stuff. So there's weight to it. You know, they're heavy. So yeah, there's just no cheap way about it. 18. We're gonna do over here. This is burgundy color again. I'm really hoping this is gonna work out. Because it's like, I feel like I'm already knees deep with this color, this burgundy wine color, and they're using it for skin, and I mean, I'm already kind of too far gone. I wouldn't be able to pluck all this off. I could if I wanted to, but I'm not. Yeah, I don't want to have to pluck all this off. And there's no true brown in this kit. It's very odd. I just don't know where they get off making black people's skin red. There may be some red undertones, but it is definitely not red. I don't know where they get off putting burgundy in I don't know. The only thing I'm gonna save till last is the highlight, because I live in fear of the highlight. The highlight scares me just a tad bit, because you know, these sellers be doing some crazy shit with the highlights on people's faces. I've never quite seen anything like it in my life. I just don't know where they get off putting some of the colors that they choose in someone's forehead highlight. I don't. And, you know, same thing goes. Whatever they do for the forehead highlight, they do the same thing for the cheek highlight, the high cheekbone highlight. It just doesn't work for me. It doesn't work. If you guys remember correctly, the last canvas I did with a woman of color, I had to pluck off half her forehead and pick new colors, because it was so off. It was so bad. It did not look right. It was noticeable. It was noticeable. It was just terrible. So there's some things on a portrait canvas that I'm willing to let slide sometimes, because once you hang it up and step back from it, it doesn't look that bad. It makes sense. But there's just some things I can't look past, because it just, no matter how far you step back from it, it just looks horrendous. I can't. You know, I'm hanging these up to look at them every single day. You know, I'm telling you, from the bottom of my heart, with complete honesty, my wall of ladies that I have hanging up above my bed, every morning I wake up and I open the shades. I lay in bed for a good 10-15 minutes and I just stare at all the completed paintings around my room and all my lady paintings. I just look at them. I look at them and I look at them over and over again, and I admire them and I love them. I love them. That's why I like hanging up my work. Plus, the stuff is costly, so why wouldn't you want to hang it up? I mean, at least in my eyes, why wouldn't I hang it up? I can't speak for others. But just saying. Here's another blue color. It's like a lighter navy. If that even makes sense. I think this is this supposed to be a highlight or a part? I don't know what I'm working on right now. We're still not going to be able, I can't wait to get to her face, face. Yeah, I'm impatiently waiting to get to the face, but I just have no time to be working on this. And I wanted to put out some type of diamond painting video, because I'm trying to put out a little bit of everything to keep all my subscribers coming back. Since this is a channel with a little bit of everything, not everybody's going to want to watch everything that I post. So, you know, I try to post a little bit of everything, so there's something constantly on for the people that stick and stay. I don't want my diamond painting subscribers to get bored and then be like, oh, she's not posting any diamond painting content, delete. You know, I don't want that to happen. So I figured it's going to be a very long winter. I am already freezing my bones off. I am so cold now that I've lost some of my insulation, my fat, so to speak. I've lost some of my fat, so I don't have like the insulation that I used to have. And I'm freezing, you guys. I'm freezing. And I mean, even when it was still 70 degrees outside, I was starting to freeze. It's crazy. Number 25. What was this? Number 4. Yeah, I have like a crochet blanket on my bed and a fur blanket. I'm bundled up. I wear cardigans all day. I'm so cold. And it's only going to get colder. That's the problem. Normally I don't do half fat in the winter, but that's because I was almost 300 pounds, you know. My fat was keeping me warm. But I don't have all that anymore, and I'm really starting to freeze. Let's do letter Q. I see a lot of Q's. We're down to the nitty gritty, you guys. Just bear with me and hold on. If I can find where Q is, number 3. I really don't have any, I really don't like having to keep this paper schematic out. I like to use what's on the side over here, but it's just too tiny, and the I had to number it. It's hard to read, and I don't want to mistaken something else for another color and then really screw up and have to go back and pluck that out. So I don't want to go through all that. I feel bad. I'm going to vacuum and my ferrets are all going to wake up. So I better make sure I do everything else first while they're sleeping peacefully. And then I could do the vacuuming last. So if they wake up, at least the whole room is clean already. Just saying. Okay, a lot of these are numbers, so we got 5s and 6s, so let's do the 5s. Number 31. High up. Yeah, I'm just not so sure about her skin. This one might be a flop, you guys. I'm going to try to do most of it. I'm going to get to her. I'm going to do her face a lot. I might go for the middle of her face next because it's making me super anxious. And I need to know that her face isn't busted. That this canvas is worth completing. Just saying. I don't want to waste my time when I can be doing another one that's going to turn out just fine. Get what I'm saying? Number 6. Okay, this is number 6. They also have a lot of purples in this canvas. Some darker purples. Kind of questioning that too. I'm questioning this whole color palette. It's strange. I'm trying to have faith because the first one, aside from the highlight on the forehead, she came out swell. She came out really, really nice. Question mark. Number 13. She came out really, really beautiful, and she's hanging up with the rest of the ladies, and she looks great, and I enjoy looking at her every day. But yeah, this one, she's going to be difficult. You're not going to be able to tell if she's worth salvaging and sticking it to the end until you get to the middle of the face where it matters. Just saying. Sometimes with a canvas, it's just a portrait in particular, or sometimes any canvas. When you get to the main, you don't know until you get to the main subject matter. You just won't know. Something tells me that I might want to set aside an hour at some point today to work on her face. Because I just keep staring at this on my desk. So very unfinished. It is not like me to have it, pull out a kit and not be working on it. But I started crocheting and I got heavy into crocheting, and that's where my interest is right now. So I am hoping I get my coloring mojo back very soon and I start coloring again, because I have all these wonderful new coloring books. I have this whole coloring book collection. If you guys could see it, it's almost ridiculous to think about that I have that many coloring books in a short period of time that I have acquired, and I'm not coloring in them. And I really need to start doing that. I'm actually looking at the coloring books right now where I have them stacked. They look like they're gonna fall over. I better fix them. 19. We're so close, guys. We're almost done with this square. Oh God, more red. this is even brighter than the last red I put on her. I don't know what they were thinking. I'm getting scared for this canvas, you guys. Are you scared with me? Because I'm scared. I'm very scared. 2 more colors and then we can call it quits. 33. More brownish red. Yuck. Anyways, this is going to be the first year that I'm not decorating for Christmas because I'm not in my own apartment. All my Christmas stuff is in, you know, in storage and somewhere in my grandma's house. So I will not be decorating for Christmas this year. My grandmother's not really big into decorating. Ever since she's had some losses, you know, her husband died, her son died. She's just not big into going all out decorating the house anymore and doing all that jazz. We do put a little light, little lights outside, and that's just about it. Okay, guys, let me check. Let me do a little 1-2 over to make sure I didn't miss any spots. Sometimes I miss spots, but it looks good. Well, it looks as good as it's gonna get. So let me put this away. Let me turn off the light. I'm definitely gonna, I have to set some time aside. Okay. So here is what we have so far. I know it's hard to see. I don't have the light on, but she's just very red in certain spots. I don't know what to think. I mean, this is a highlight on her hair, I think, or her part. No, it's her part. Even her part should be skin tone. It's not. It's like purples, pinks, and blues. I don't know, guys. I just don't know where this is going, but we're gonna hold the faith. We're gonna keep the faith and hope that she's not busted, because it's such a, I mean, look at it. It's such a pretty picture. It would be a real shame, especially the I just can't wait to get to the polka dot. Her outfit, her polka dotted outfit. I love doing polka dotted shirts. I don't know why. It's a lot of color blocking sometimes. It would just be a horrible shame if her face was just ever so busted and it was just messed up. So I'm really hoping that's not the case. I think I'm gonna set aside like a half hour, sometime out of my day today, and work on the center of her face where her glasses and her eyes and her nose is, and see what we are working with, and then go from there, and then make a hard decision if we're gonna continue or if we're gonna trash it, because that's usually what I do. I think to myself, is it worth viewing, or are we gonna just trash it? And trust me, I'm not afraid to just up and trash a kit. I'll do it. I'm not afraid. So anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed your time here with me today. If you are new here and you're enjoying the content, it would be greatly appreciated if you stay and like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell. That way you get notified anytime I upload any videos. I upload tons of stuff, you guys. This is a channel of all different talents. I do nails, I do crocheting, I do shopping hauls, you know, any type of hauls, yarn hauls, diamond painting hauls. I love diamond painting. Once upon a time ago, I used to make cell phone cases. Sometimes I put cake decorating shorts up because I am a cake decorator. I do a little bit of everything on here. I don't think I would be able to have a channel with just one subject matter on it. I like doing a little bit of everything. And now I'm getting into puzzles and miniature Legos, so that may be added to the channel, some puzzle completions. So stick around and see what I have going on, you guys. And if you are returning, thank you for returning and joining me in today's video. I hope you enjoyed your time here today. And without further ado, I hope you guys have a wonderful week, wonderful day or night wherever you are. And I'll catch you in the next video. Bye, guys.